Yo, so like what's going on, dudes and dudettes? This is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is September 11th, 2008, and just for one brief second I want to have a moment of silence in remembrance of 9/11. And it was a tragic day when that happened. And our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families that were affected, and to the country of the U.S. that took a great loss there. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on with today's update. Let's go ahead and take a look at some comments from the last post. We have several comments. Pippin Things wants to know if this system will work on a 3-hour chart, if you look for the trend, I guess. I'm not really sure, but other traders here have said that they've used Owanda and it works fine with them. I haven't used it and tested it with Owanda, so I can't really give you a definite answer. So I would go with the answers of other traders that do use this system. Let's see, Dirk, you mentioned in your last video blog that you trade more than the cable chart. You use the same principles and rules that you use on this chart. Actually, I only trade the Cowabunga system on the cable. I do trade other systems that span outside of just the sterling dollar, but I do have other systems that I trade. They're more swing trading systems. I don't other than this one, I like long-term trading. It's just a lot less stressful, easier to manage, thing of that sort. So especially if you have other things to do, you can swing trade or do long-term trades, and you're not glued to the charts as much. So hope that answers that question. Miss Pips just talks about the MetaTrader demo and that you can use an indicator for that. I have seen that. James Ford wants to know what the other income is. I have a job just like everybody else. I make money just like any other average Joe would, but income, as far as trading is also another part of my income. So I hope that helps, and I'm not giving away too much. Rich, let's see, system is good. I've been trying some other stuff. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Rich. Hopefully the system will bring you many pips. And let's see, approximately what percent of your trades are in Europe session versus New York system? Dahlia, yeah, it's hard to tell. A lot of times trades come in the European system, or excuse me, the European time session rather than the New York session. That's just because I only look for trades from with the U.S. session. I stopped looking for trades around 12 noon, so that only gives it about a 4-hour time window there. But it's really mixed. I can't really give an exact estimate. It can come from either session, and like I said, you don't want to really lose too much. You don't want to lose too much sleep. You can set alerts. Some charting programs do let you set alerts so that they can wake you up. So you might want to go that route if you plan to trade the system. Okay, that was pretty much it for the comments. Now let's go ahead and go into today's trades. And we'll go ahead and look at the trend chart, which is the 4-hour chart. And if you look, our last trend change candle was yesterday, and it was a short trend change channel right here. And you can see yesterday, I didn't trade yesterday, but we had some choppiness there. Let's just go back real quick and see. Okay, if you look up here, there was a trend change candle that changed the trend up. RSI is above 50, stochastics trending up. Now this candle doesn't close until 4 a.m. So from midnight to 4 a.m. you're still looking for short trades as per the last trend change candle right here. Now after 4 a.m. the trend changes from down to up. So after 4 a.m. now you're looking for long trades. Now let's see what happens after the next candle. Okay, now we get another trend change candle, and here RSI is trending down, but stochastics are still trending up. So the trend is still up at this point. What we want to see now is wait for the next candle and see if the indicators do end up following suit with the crossover, or if it spikes back up, then the long trend is still intact. So we want to see what happens on the next candle, and you can see that it does continue down, and now stochastics does cross down. So now the trend is now down from this point on. So I hope that clears up some confusion. I just wanted to go over that since that does make a good example. But since then, we didn't have any new trend change candles, and now the trend was down the entire day. So today, again, we're only looking for short trades. So I'm going to open up my chart, my 15-minute chart, and I'm going to move back to before midnight. Let's see. Okay. And first thing we want to do is go ahead and check out our news. This time I'm looking at the Forex factory calendar. You can see that at 4:45 we had the MPC Treasury Committee hearings, trade balance for the U.S. at 8:30, as well as import prices and unemployment claims. And that was pretty much it. If we happen to be in a trade after 12, just from holding it, then we would watch out for this federal budget balance. But that's only if we're in a trade after noon. Okay, so that's pretty much it. 4:45 and 8:30 are the times I want to look out for. Now we can trade. So I'm just going to move this chart one candle at a time. Each candle's 15 minutes, remember. And I'm just going to move forward and see what happens. Okay, it's about 3:30 now. Okay, here we have a crossover. Now this is at 4:30. Remember, we have news at 4:45, so even though the indicators line up and it's a valid signal, we're not going to take it because we know news is coming out at 4:45. So no entry here. And you'll see that the price actually did go in our favor. But like I said, got to follow the rules and don't enter on news candles or near news candles. And we'll just keep moving forward. We're still looking for short trades. By the way, our 8:30 candle, I skipped it, was right here. See, it caused some volatility there. So that's the rest of the news, and now we can just look for short trades. And as long as it happens before noon, then we're okay. And here we do have a crossover at 10 a.m. RSI is below 50, even though it's trending up, and that's okay still. Stochastic's trending down, and MACD went from positive to negative, so this is a valid trade. Our entries at the close of this candle at 75.27, stops at the most recent swing high, and our target is going to be either the nearest 0 or 50 level. And right there at 7,500, that gives us about 27 pips of potential profit, so that's a good enough profit size to go for. So now we're just going to go ahead and let our trade run. Okay, and here we get down to a low of 75.16, but it doesn't quite, 75.01, but some brokers, you might have gotten your target hit there, but on mine I did not yet. Actually didn't get hit till here, so my target was hit at 10:45. It didn't make a clean break, so I just exited. I happened to get out at 75.03, so not quite at 7,500, but pretty close. And that's pretty much the day right there. It's 11 o'clock now, so we're not really looking for any more trades. So that was pretty much it. That was the day. We had one no trade and one valid signal and one small winner today. So pretty straightforward. If you have any questions about anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to try to help you as much as possible. And I hope you are getting stuff out of this video, and hopefully you're learning and progressing every day. So have a good day, and I will see you all in the next update. Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes.